Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Gopi Ganavandana Jaya Giridharadhari Jaya Giridharadhari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Jaya Giridharadhari Jaya Giridharadhari Jaya Yasodanandana Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Brajajanarandana Jaya Brajajanarandana Jaya Jaya Yamuna Chiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Jaya Giridharadhari Jaya Giridharadhari Yasodanandana Jaya Brajajanarandana Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Brajajanarandana Jaya Brajajanarandana Jaya Yamuna Chiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari इसके बाद ग्रेस ग्रेसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रीला प्रभुपाद महाराज की जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय खंड रचना भगवद-गीता की जय All glories to the Son of Peace. All glories to the Son of Peace. All glories to the Son of Peace. All glories to Shri Shri Guru
जय श्री श्री वीरम जय श्री गोपाल संजय तुलसी महाराज नमः तुलसी माधुर नमस्ते तुलसी महारानी
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 We are reading text 36 of the 10th chapter of the Bhagavad-Gita with the title The Opulence of the Absolute. Yutam Chalayatam Asmi Tejasvinam Aham Jayo Asmi Vyavasayo Asmi Sattvam Sattvavatam Aham Dyutam Chalayatam Asmi Tejasvinam Aham Tejasvinam Aham Jayosmi Vyavasayosmi Sattvam Sattvavatam Aham Dyutam Chalayatam Asmi Tejasvinam Aham Jayosmi Vyavasayosmi Sattvam Sattvavatam Aham Dyutam Chalayatam Asmi Tejasvinam Aham Jayosmi Vyavasayosmi Sattvam Sattvavatam Aham Dyutam Chalayatam Asmi Tejasvinam Aham Jayosmi Vyavasayosmi Sattvam Sattvavatam Aham
Dyutam Chalayatam Asmi
Tejasvinam Aham
Jayosmi Vyavasayosmi Sattvam Sattvavatam Aham Dyutam Gambling Chalayatam of all cheats Asmi I am Tejas the splendor Tejasvinam of everything splendid Aham I am Jaya victory Asmi I am Vyavasaya enterprise or adventure Asmi I am Sattvam the strength Sattvavatam of the strong Aham I am Translation I am also the gambling of cheats, and of the splendid I am the splendor. I am victory, I am adventure, and I am the strength of the strong. Helped by Srila Prabhupada, there are many kinds of cheaters all over the universe. Of all cheating processes, gambling stands supreme and therefore represents Krishna. As the Supreme, Krishna can be more deceitful than any mere man. If Krishna chooses to deceive a person, no one can surpass him in his deceit. His greatness is simply not one-sided, it is all-sided. Among the victorious,
He is victory. He is the splendor of the splendid. Among the enterprising and industrious, he is the most enterprising and the most industrious. Among adventurers, he is the most adventurous. And among the strong, he is the strongest. When Krishna was present on earth, no one could surpass him in strength. Even in his childhood, he lifted Govardhan Hill. No one can surpass him in cheating. No one can surpass him in splendor. No one can surpass him in victory. No one can surpass him in enterprise. And no one can surpass him in strength. Yodam Jayata Vasmi Devasti Jasvidamaham Jayosmi Kavasai Yosmi Satnam Satnavadamaham. I am also the champion of cheats and of the splendid and the kingdom. I am victory, I am adventure, and I am the strength of the strong. Om Ajnanatimiram Krishna Kananjana Shalakaya Chakshurinadikana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Namaha Sthapataya Bhutale Sarvabhaktamadam Tadati Sarvadatikam Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shri Gurava
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Gambling is the most cheating. If you want to cheat someone, to get something from him, either he has to be stupid or you have to be very cheatful. If I want to buy you some iron, that say you that is gold, then if you're stupid, then you buy it. But gambling is such a cheat. You just get something just so. On the throw of a dice, if there is the number is too low, you lose. You don't even have to stupid or the other has to be cheatful. So this is the most cheatful thing, this gambling. Therefore, we do not gamble. This is one of the 4 pillars of sin, gambling. And Prabhupada also says Krishna is the best cheater. If you want to cheat Krishna, then he will cheat you. If you want to cheat Krishna, he will cheat you. And since he's the best cheater, he will surely cheat you. If you think, I will give a little of my assets to Krishna, then I get a lot of Krishna. This is cheating. Krishna cheats you and takes you away all the assets. Then you have nothing left to give to Krishna. Krishna is the biggest and the best in all qualities. It's not only the materially the best of good material good qualities, he is also the best of material bad qualities. To steal is a bad quality. And Krishna is the best thief. He can take you away anything and you are happy. You even don't recognize that he has stolen something from you. And Prabhupada and his devotees also does some cheating. Srila Prabhupada all cheated us. He said, oh look, come here, here is a little halva. Then we all came, took a little halva, now we can see where we are. we are now have strange clothes and living in a temple. So he cheated us. He did not say, yo, you come to me and change clothes and shave and forgive and give up the 4 sinful activities. No, he just said, come here, nice prasadam here, nice festival. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada cheated all of us. No one of us would really be here because we are here in this material world because we don't want to know anything about Krishna. So the spiritual master has to cheat his disciple. That is bona fide, this cheating. When Krishna cheats us, or the spiritual master cheats us, that is bona fide. Srila Prabhupada had said, chant Hare Krishna. And then we chanted Hare Krishna. And then he said, oh no, you have to go to Krishna now. I cheated you. Oh, Krishna is the... When Krishna steals something, then he is glorified. He steals the butter of the in the neighborhood houses. He goes there. Of course, the gopis there know that Krishna is taking the butter. So they put the pots very high on the ceiling, like this lamp scene, very high. But Krishna just puts up some boxes and mortars and climbs up and breaks them and gets the butter or yogurt. When he cannot reach the butter, he just throws a stone up and makes a hole, and then still he gets the butter or yogurt. And he is glorified for us. Navadita Chora is stealing the yogurt. Kshira Chora is stealing the milk. Once he stole a pot of sweet rice. Madhavendra Puri was visiting a temple, and he knew that they are serving the deity very nice sweet rice. And then he thought, if I could taste a little of that sweet rice, then I could prepare it myself for my deity. And then immediately that was thought that this is an offense, and left the temple. And then when he dreamed, that deity appeared before him in the dream and said, I have stolen for you a pot of sweet rice. It's hidden behind my clothes. You can get it. And he immediately got up, back to the temple, woke up to the pujari and said, there is a pot of sweet rice for me, please get it. So Krishna was stealing sweet rice. And also they just is the splendor of the splendid. What means splendor in German?
Splendid.
Schönheit.
Glänzt, wo glänzt, ja.
Teja, also Teja sein, oder? Das ist der
Pracht.
Pracht. Teja. If someone has some splendor, that this splendor is Krishna. If you see something beautiful, that beauty is Krishna. If you see something strong, that strength is Krishna. If you see something deceitful, that deceit is Krishna. Not only positive things, also everything is Krishna. So, then Jayosmi, whereas Ayosmi, I'm victory, and I'm the adventurer. Krishna is always victorious. He always wins. Balaram also. When Balaram played chess with Rukmi, Balaram won. Of course, although he was not a good chess player, he played the role of a chess player that is not so good, but still he won against Rukmi. And Rukmi said, no, I won. And there was a little quarrel, and then Balaram just killed Rukmi. And yes, is the adventure. One adventure of Krishna is to create this material world for us. This is some industry. It's created some building, some virtual reality for us. Nowadays that is very common to have virtual reality. It's even coming more and more. You have a computer, you have some eyeglasses with a TV, earphones, and then you can move around, and then you see a virtual reality. You can shoot around in this virtual reality, so you can play or you can control. Krishna has done this virtual reality for us. This material world is a virtual reality prepared by Krishna so that we can play around, so that we can play the controller. It's not the computer is real, but what you see in the computer is not real. Same way, this material energy really exists, but what we see in this material world really does not exist. It's just illusion. When we see a form in this material world, that's just waves. Waves coming into our eyes. It does not really exist. If you look at the TV, if you go very near, you see red, green and blue dots. That's all. Then when you go a little farther away, then you see an image. So this proves that this image is not really there. You see a man or you see a tree, but it's not no tree there, it's no man there. Same here, we see a house, we see a plant, we see human beings, the bodies, but they are not really here. It's just virtual reality, it's just illusion. Of course, there is a real reality. That is in the spiritual world, which is not composed of red, green and dots. It really exists. There also the pleasure really exists. Here, pleasure does not exist. If you go to a movie and see the hero winning a battle, then you have some pleasure. No, that's not really pleasure. You're just sitting there and looking at the red and green dots. But in the spiritual world, pleasure is real. You really experience that pleasure. The spirit soul, not through the body, not through the material world. In the spiritual world, you are the body, you are the spiritual body. There's no difference. In the material world, we are a spirit soul, are living in a machine that is called material body. Yantra means machine. Yantra are Rutani, sitting or attached to the machine. Maya. It's illusion. This body, it looks real, but if you go further, if you look in the details, it just disappears. It's just waves, just vibrations. It's not real. Everything here is not real. are we here if this is not real? Because we wanted that reality where we can play the controller. Computer games where you can play God are very popular. You have a joystick, then you control the person by moving the joystick. So that's like God. That's very, very successful, these games. Krishna was also very successful in creating that game for us, but we played it. But it's not really the place where we should be. Therefore, Krishna made it not so, made it full of distress, full of sufferings. So then we get to our senses and realize that this is not the place for a gentleman or a lady. The last line, Sattva, Sattva either means truth or just means that what exists. Sattva. Is the real existing thing of everything that exists. Actually, it's only Krishna that exists. And everything else is his energy. And everything would be a servant of Krishna, or is a servant of Krishna. And we should act accordingly. We are also energies of Krishna. When we act accordingly, then we are happy. Otherwise, no. Oh, thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Do you have any question? Was I'm not H.G.Ramakanta Prabhu. I'm Ramakanta Prabhu.
I have a question. You said that you were cheated by Krishna also. Yes, I miss Prabhupada. But do you regret it?
No. If Krishna cheats you, then you are in bliss. If you are cheated by someone else or in a gamble, then you are not in bliss. Except if your wife cheats you, then you are also in bliss. If the husband comes home, and then the wife, oh my dear, can you give me that? And it just takes, the wife takes the money of the husband. And then the husband says, oh, you're so nice, you're taking my money. I love you. The children also. He comes up, he works the whole day, and he brings back a little money. And it gets all plundered by different members, and he's so happy about that. But Krishna, when he takes away something from you, then he gives you something better. He gives himself. And when you have Krishna, then you have everything. Because Krishna is everything. More questions?
I have a question. You mentioned about the clothings, dressings and I'm surprised that I wear some holy clothes and I'm in the temple and I have something bad in my mind about the material world and all these things. So what's the need of these clothes? And I'm in the same clothes like the simple clothes and I'm very spiritual and I'm thinking about God. So how can I differentiate it?
As a one purpose of these clothes is that other people are reminded of Krishna. All these Hare Krishnas, they are dancing like crazy, madmen. That's purpose is fulfilled. If people see me in the street, they call Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, the Hare Hare, and even some call Hare Bol near the temple. Just by seeing me. Not even in this clothes, with Tilak and Zürich. That's our purpose, to remind people of Krishna. When they see a Hare Krishna, and they say, oh, that Hare Krishna sect. Hare Krishna, they chanted Hare Krishna. And also the Lord, it's clean. You can wash it every day. No problems, try it the next morning. So it's close like a canister, it's difficult to wash. You need a washing machine. For this, I just need a little water and a little salt. Next morning it's clean and dry. So it's very practical. And you don't have to choose, oh, what clothes should I wear next day? Women have that problem. They have a full closet of a full cupboard of clothes, and then I say, I don't have anything to wear. If you have such clothes, no problem. It's every day the same clothes. But if you have some bad thoughts in your mind, just ignore it. And act as if you were a devotee. Srila Prabhupada founded the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. He did not found an international society of sari and dhoti wearing. That's not important. In fact, you're right. Whether you're wearing a dhoti or other clothes, when it's winter here, you cannot wear a dhoti. It's too cold. But important is your consciousness. If you have Krishna consciousness, or if you are Krishna consciousness, then it's okay. That the clothes does not matter so much. But if you wear clothes like this, then you should behave accordingly. So you should not go with clothes into a liquor shop and drink alcohol. Or otherwise behave badly. This also helps us. Now I have these clothes, so I am supposed to behave like a devotee. This helps a little. For the other people, when they see a person in dhoti or sari behaving badly, it's not good for our image.
I heard many times that God controls us. Or maybe Krishna controls us. So if any sin that we do, that means that the Krishna also does the sin. Because if any time someone goes killing, we say that the God controls us.
Yes, Krishna, if you want to kill someone, then Krishna instructs the material nature to do that. But
Krishna is also a sinner.
No, Krishna is not responsible.
Because according to earlier you said, stealing is a sin, cheating is a sin. But Krishna also used to do that.
Yes, Krishna is, he himself is not doing, he's instructing the material nature. Material nature is acting under the supervision of Krishna. So he tells material nature, your body, do it like this, because that stupid soul wants to kill someone. But he's not responsible.
But this,
you can also say, if you kill a man with a knife, then you can say, oh, that knife is actually the doer, I'm not the killer. But actually you are the killer, that's your desire.
But how does that thought comes to us? according to what I said, that Krishna controls us. So that thought should be also originated from Krishna, isn't it?
Yes.
If he controls, then he should give the thought.
Yes, Krishna is also controlling your thoughts and he's controlling everything, but it's actually your desire to enjoy. But if someone prevents you from enjoying, then you want to remove it. It's your desire to enjoy. Then Krishna helps you, gives you the right thoughts and the right means, the right body, so you can act accordingly. But your sinful desire is, I want to enjoy separately from Krishna. And then he prepares everything, your thoughts, your body, the weapons, and so on, or the instruments. The reward is your desire. I want to enjoy separately from Krishna. Then he controls everything else. Just you have a computer game, you have a computer, I have a computer fan. You have a computer, then you have two buttons, love the person or hate the person. Then if you put the button hate the person, then the program starts that kills the person. That's then the computer which is doing it. But you have pushed the button. So you are responsible. You know, it's a little difficult to understand. Krishna is the doer, but he is not the doer. Was that your question?
What?
What I have answered?
Yeah, that was just, I wanted to know, means we are like the puppets.
Yes.
Yeah. So the puppet doesn't have his own brain, nor his own soul, nor nothing same. Just the main controller, he controls the thing. The puppet doesn't do anything on his own. Not any thoughts he has. He doesn't have anything. The control gives the thought.
No, we are not puppets. The body is a puppet. The body is controlled by material nature, by the three modes of material nature. But we, the spirit soul, are not puppets. We have our own desires and own independence. The puppet has no desire, it just plays according to the puppet player. But we are not puppets, we are spirit souls who have desires, we have wishes, which we want to be fulfilled. And then the puppet is the body, of course, that it's a machine controlled by material nature, which is actually under Krishna's control. But we are desiring. So we are not puppets. Krishna doesn't call the robots. Krishna wants living entities that love him, that voluntarily serve him. He could make millions of robots that serve him. Brainless robots, zombies. But he doesn't like that. He wants love from us. So you are not a puppet. Okay. Let's finish. It's becoming late. H.G.Ramakanta Prabhu, Bhagavad-Gita.